Oh, that's fantastic.
Uh,
And are you writing any more at the moment? Have you got one in the pipeline?
I'm writing a book on pests and diseases.
So if there's a chapter in that new book about dealing with pests by using an air blower, my fee is 10%.
Actually, no, I'm going to use it because I'm going to use that.
Out of your books, is there one that is your favorite or that you really enjoyed writing?
The one I did on permaculture, which I did a few years ago, that is, if I sound that is actually quite a good because I knew nothing about it. I really had to research it.
I forget what the chemical is now. There's a specific chemical that it emits that prevents other plants from germinating. They advertise it as glyphosate free, and it's got an active ingredient in there called maleic hydrazide, and that works in a slightly sort of different way, but it is also translocated, so it does get into the root system to
Right.
stop the roots growing. There's, I think, as far as I know, there's only one brand that make it, and it's Neudorf, and they
Okay.
call it Weed Free Plus. So
Right.
that's something that you can use. As to whether how sort of good and safe it is or whatever, I don't know. I'm sure it's still a chemical at the end of the day. But interestingly enough, I don't know if you've ever bought spuds from the supermarket and they look pristine. They've got no sprouts shooting on them. The reason for that is that they actually spray them with something called a growth retardant to stop the roots shooting. And guess what it's called? It's called maleic hydrazide,
Yeah.
the same chemical that's in that weed
Okay.
killer. So yeah, it is really interesting.